Hi everybody, it's Dagonhills here, and it's time to get hot in the kitchen once again. And tonight I'm going to have a special dinner as it's New Year's Eve, and I'm going to have some surf and turf. This is an organic grass-fed top sirloin steak, and then I have these beautiful, they're a little small, but they're beautiful little lobster tails. So we're going to have surf and turf, and I'm going to show you how I make it. It's super simple, but it's going to be yummy. So, Happy New Year, and let's do this. Okay, for one of the sides, it's going to be these au gratin potatoes. It's nothing fancy, but they're really good. I kind of spruce them up with a little cheese. But this is a simple side, so I'll do these. Okay, these I'm not really going to show it because it's just the box mix. Just add a couple cups of boiling water, half a cup of milk, and then 2 tablespoons of butter. I just put a little extra cheese, just a little bit. And then we throw these in the oven first because they take the longest to cook. And then next will be the Brussels sprouts and then those lobster tails. So let's do it. Okay, now for a simple side dish, I have these beautiful Brussels sprouts. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I'm going to roast them. And they really turn out great. Even people who don't like them, when they try them, they like them. They end up not tasting really like the typical Brussels sprouts. So let me show you how I do them. It's really simple. I always thought they looked like little alien heads, like from a sci-fi movie. But anyway, what I do is I wash these, and then you just cut the little end off. And I usually peel the few little leaves that come off, and then just cut them in half. You can roast them whole, but they seem to roast a little better if they're cut in half. Okay, once these have been cut in half, you put them in a 1-gallon Ziploc or whatever you might have. Then you want to just add some olive oil. You just want to coat them, but you can just pour it in because they'll get coated as they're in there. A fair amount. And then it's just so simple. You just put a little salt and pepper. So I kind of sprinkle some in, just a little bit. You don't want to go too crazy with the salt. And then some pepper. So there you have it. You can put them in the fridge, do them beforehand, throw them in the fridge, and then they're ready for dinner time. You kind of can mix them up. But I've been trying to perfect this. First time I made them, they weren't too good, but they're getting better. Last time they were pretty darn good. So let's move on. Okay, for the Brussels, I just lightly sprayed this foil on a tray, and they're all ready to go. So the potatoes go in first. They go about 35 minutes at 450. Then these are going to go in just a few minutes. And then we'll work on those lobsters. So let's do that. Okay, well, here are these beautiful little lobster tails. You can see. What you want to do is cut them down the back with some shears. Cut right to the end. Like that. Okay, now that you pull the meat out, then you want to kind of pull any little shell off. Then you want to lay it back over the shell. We're going to cook them like that. So let me get them all ready and I'll show you. Okay, now I have these beautiful lobsters all opened up, placed on top of the shell. You want to take some melted butter, a little salt and pepper, and some paprika, and kind of bathe them. Some people put garlic, but I'm leaving it out on this one. So you want to kind of bathe them. Then we're going to put them in the oven. While these are in the oven, we're going to work on that little steak. So there we are. So they're all ready to go in. They look like they're going to be very good. It's kind of a special dinner since it's New Year's, and put some on there. A little more. Try to use use it all, not to waste it. Some people put a brush. Some people leave them inside the shell. Like I said, you're free to do whatever you may want. There we are. So these are going to go in the oven. Okay, the Brussels and the potatoes are in there. So they're going to go, as I get those tails ready. Okay, I'm going to prepare this beautiful little steak. And just open it up. I've been doing more and more steaks like this where they come packaged. But this one's all organic and it's very nice. Well, it actually looks like 2 little pieces, which is fine. So there we have 2 little pieces. So it'll be 2 beautiful little steaks. Okay, now for these I'm just going to put a little garlic powder. It's not garlic salt, garlic powder. And then a little salt and pepper. Really simple, but it's going to be really delicious. So these are ready. It's about time to put the lobster tails in the oven. So let's do that. Well, there we go. They're in the oven. Look at that. That's a full and happy oven. But look at those beautiful tails. I'm going to shut this up right now. Okay, now the lobster's in the oven. We're going to take these beautiful little steaks, put them in this pan. I have it on pretty high heat. I usually cook them outside, but I thought it's easier just to do it like this since it's such a little bit. A little garlic powder, or a lot. It depends if you like it. And then some pepper. So we want to get a nice sear on these. Okay, I think I can flip these the first time. Let's see. Yeah, those are looking good. Oh yeah, beautiful. They're a little thick. They're kind of plumping up, so they might go a little longer than I expected. But I'll be back. Okay, these are starting to look beautiful. Look at the beautiful sear. I try to use, like with a cut like that, I try to keep it on the side of the pan so that edge will get a little done as well. These are kind of thick. Look how thick that got. They really plumped up. They plump when you cook them. I don't think the commercial had the accent. I don't know why I added it. But, so these are almost done. Look at them. Look at that. Look at that sear. They do pretty well in a pan. I love the charcoal, but this will do just as well. Okay, these are done, and I think the lobster's done. Everything's done, so let's plate this up and see what we have. Look at those. They're beautiful. You can tell when lobster's cooked. You can use a thermometer, but it's usually kind of transparent. But once it's opaque or white, you can't see through it, it should be done. Those look beautiful, huh? Here are those beautiful steaks. Look at them. They've been resting a little bit, so they're just about ready. And that, wow. Those are just gorgeous. They're all ready to plate up. Here's those beautiful steaks. So we got the surf and turf. Let's get the other stuff out of the oven. Okay, we have the beautiful potatoes, and then we have the Brussels. They're supposed to look, they want to be a little bit brown or blackish. You can tell they're done. The caramelization makes them delicious. So let's plate up. Alright, well here it is. Like I said, the Brussels look really dark, but in real life they're not too bad. They're supposed to be kind of browned and caramelized. And look at those lobster tails. A beautiful steak. So thanks for watching. Have a beautiful, happy, safe New Year. And if you're seeing this after, hope your 2020 is great. Thanks a lot. Well, here it is. Will you join me? Do the flyby. Look at the steak. Those lobsters. So everyone, have a very happy new year.